get back in time, you can still pick the winning ticket and make somebody happy.
I'm going to marry you, Archie.
It's the Pepsi generation.
It has been said that film is more than a device to create a mood and tell a story. In Richard Lester's work, this becomes more than evident. Lester is one of a new group of directors who use film to jolt us out of our customary frame of life. Petulia, his new motion picture, is an uncommon movie. If you're like most and get with it pretty quickly, you will have a lot to talk about afterwards. He has chosen San Francisco as the background, a positive town, where the images are forceful and an enormously attractive place for his people to shoot in. Come with Richard Lester as he takes you into the world of Petulia, a world filled with excitement, inspiration, and unexpected surprises. His zeal for the unique extends to his selection of performers and is no more apparent than in his choosing Academy Award winner Julie Christie and George C. Scott for the leading roles.
Action. Need any help? No, have some. I love you.
I think it had to be made in America. I think the characters, or the feeling I wanted to get into it was specifically American. Also, I think that these people would live in San Francisco.
All right, give me it back. Come on, come on. This you paid for. Look, I brought...
Cut it out, stupid! You're gonna pay for it!
Give me my sardines!
I don't have any set rules in dealing with actors or actresses. You have to get to know each person separately. You can't deal with Sir Laurence Olivier the way you would deal with Ringo. You try to find out a means of communication so that you can express yourself perhaps clumsily and perhaps only physically.
Archie. Yes.
Not here.
Hey, can you direct us to a Chinese restaurant?
Doctor!
You might go like a bird!
That's it. That's it. Give me the bird.
Hi, and welcome to Ward 13. For some reason, I was expecting myself to be right where Mikey is. And that's Mikey Martineau. Say hello, Mikey.
Hello, Manchester.
We're totally mesmerized by the screen. We're doing a Chris Herbert because now we've got. Let's look up at the clock. Now we've got the clock. It tells us the time. Are you looking up there, Mikey?
Yes, I am.
Now, Brendan, does it look like we're actually looking straight ahead, or does it look like we're looking at the clock? Brendan, I can't hear you. Hey, we have two guests today who haven't gotten here, Gonzo and Jenny B. But Mikey, what do you think about the flying spaghetti monster in back of you as a deity? Do you think that's as valid as we say, like various other religions?
I'm not that religious as a person, so I can't comment on that.
It is a stunning creature that these people worship. It is a recognized religion in Denmark. Look at, you've got the, I thought that was like the Sacred Heart of Jesus or something, but it's two meatballs. I don't understand why it's, I guess that's like, you can put calamari in spaghetti. You work at the farm, right?
Yes, I do.
Do they have Italian dishes there?
We do have
spaghetti.
Macaroni and cheese. So.
Hey, I don't have to look at you. I can just look at you there.
Yeah.
And you don't have spaghetti at the farm?
We do. We do not. Only Italian thing we have is macaroni and cheese.
Do you consider macaroni and cheese to be Italian American or just American American, Mikey?
Italian American, because pasta did come from Italy, so.
Oh well, I disagree. I think it was here in America, and then Columbus took it back to Italy.
You have your opinion, and I have mine.
Okay, so. We're starting things out well. This show is taped. It is Monday because I usually appear. Oh, can we get the other background, Brendan? There we go. Don't be a poop. Warch? Is it Warch or Watch?
Watch.
Oh, because I've been around. Some people call Washington. Have you ever noticed that? It's like a quirk.
Yeah, it depends on what your accent is. So.
What do you think my accent is, Mikey? Oh, there you are. Is Jenny B coming, or has she abandoned us?
Well, Jenny does what Jenny does, so I don't know.
Oh, Jenny of the block.
Jenny's in charge of Jenny. Yeah, she's a vixen. Like quite the strong personality.
Are you sure you want to use that type of language discussing
a vixen?
Ms. Jenny.
It's okay to say vixen. What's up, Mike?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Doing good.
Hopefully you didn't watch last show.
Well, here we have Gonzo has joined us.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Yet the camera is still on us. Here we go.
Happy
there
Wednesday.
We go. Yeah. Now, Mikey, we might have to send you down for Jenny because she can't open the door. Yeah, we had.
No, she can't. It's all unlocked. There's a bunch
but
of firemen down there.
Pulling it. Yeah, we had a false. Oh, now we're not looking.
That's where she is. She's probably talking to all the hot firemen out there.
No, that's not Jenny. That is a particular politician that we won't talk about who has the hots for firemen.
You don't like firemen, John?
Hey,
real quick.
Yes, I do like firemen.
Real quick, while you're doing that, there's a guy downstairs. He's a homeless person, and he's finally getting a good break. Nice day today on this Christmas Wednesday, being taped.
That's Norm Gamash's son.
That's a good-looking guy.
Oh.
Anyway.
You have a more expansive repertoire. What's good looking?
So, this guy's down. I think he's across from Baked, and give him $10, and I'll give you a nice piece of sketched wood. So, there's my PC of the day.
How if you don't have $10? Will
you
take 5?
Give him 10. He'll take 5, but give him 20. He'll take 5. Of course, he'll take 5, John.
Why do you want to coddle these street people, these street artists?
Because I'm not a Republican like you, and I care about people. That's why
I'm a Democrat.
We're gonna count as LOLs.
I registered as a Democrat in 1977.
You're 0 for the last 3 weeks.
To you, buddy.
Listen. One more shot of it. It's maybe it looks like not the greatest but it's for your children's room or something like that. So anyway, come down, give them a
that
$10 bill, and do your part. Thanks.
What about a $2 bill?
Give them 5 of them. Anyway, John, why you coming at me like?
That's my
you look good, bro.
That's my shtick.
You look good.
I'm wearing my jacket that I retired after Mr. Baseball died. This was the show for the jacket for the baseball.
Tom Selleck died?
Who?
Tom Selleck?
No, Mr. Baseball.
Who was on here?
He had a show for
years.
You had
Tom Selleck here?
He was my co-host on the Well, I was his guest on.
He's
the
on Blue
show.
Bloods. I heard.
I don't watch television.
Oh. Do you know what I'm talking about? The movie?
When he knows what we're talking about with Mr. Baseball.
Or I know, yeah, Mr. Baseball had a great show on here, and I know what Blue Bloods and Tom Selleck is.
Yeah,
so.
but did you know Tom Selleck was in a movie called Mr. Baseball?
Yeah,
he went to
I
Japan.
did not know that.
He goes to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yes.
No, I don't know the Mr. Baseball. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. So
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Can you bring? You don't have. Do you have your ball on the hat? Can you bring it? Can you throw it forward?
Sure, buddy.
Yeah. We like to see, show that you have some ball.
Okay.
So, Mikey, what are you doing this
oh boy,
holiday season? Before I turn Gonzo over to you to interview.
no.
I'm just working as much as I can. I'll have Wednesday completely off. So
much like me. What do you mean?
Well, only like Chinese restaurants are open on Christmas.
Santa
and they
Claus
do booming business.
works 7 days a week.
Is McDonald's open on Christmas?
I don't know. Let's call him.
That would be my guess. That should be exciting TV.
Yeah, right.
So as long as we don't have another false alarm. It was Mikey that pointed out that it was on the 6th floor.
they're doing some heating work, and that what caused it. So great to always be on your show and on Matt Conrad and on Reese and Morning Show with Peter White. It's awesome.
You're great on the Heavey show too.
Yeah.
I listened to that, and you're always got your little. You got a lot of sports knowledge.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mikey, take it over.
Oh yeah. Do you have questions for me? Oh boy.
So what inspired the donut?
All right. Well, the donut.
Great question.
The donut. That is a great question, Mike. And I'll tell you. There's a couple aspects to it. Number one, Easy G gifted it to Peter White, and he did his old shtick. Peter, what am I gonna do with the donut? And which I think is sweet of Eric to think of him.
Yeah.
Eric's a sweet guy, and he doesn't get enough credit for that. But
he was handsome when he was younger too. Remember?
He's still handsome.
Oh.
Anyway.
And on steroids.
He's on steroids?
How do you think he stays so buff at his advanced age?
Anyway. Is that why his toenails grow so fast?
Probably.
He's actually, Easy G actually has a cereal.
Yeah, and I don't know how I ended up on that. I don't like cereal, so.
Easy G Sugar Balls, because your name's Mikey.
So
we're not getting the Zoom.
He gave it to Peter, and Peter was like, the next time I was on, I think it was a Thursday, he said, "Hey, if you're going to the garbage, can you throw this out?" I said, "Wow." So I said, "Sure."
He must have gifted that on like a Monday because it was from Small Business Saturday.
Yeah, so
we saw that part on the morning show.
A couple days old, yep. So behind the scenes, he gave it to me to unclutter his area. Because, Peter White has a lot of things going on. He's got books people gave him that he hasn't opened yet. He's got DEFCON CDs. He's got all kinds of stuff. So anyway, gives it to me to throw away, and I'm like, why would I do that? I have an exhibit going on at City Hall. I'm going to make a Easy G donut. So I did, and then I put her up, and it fell. And I got a call saying, you got to come pick up this donut. And there was a security guard, whose name is Gonzo, by the way. And he's just like this, protecting my donut on the ground.
So you did hang it?
I hung it.
Do you have a picture of it?
No, I don't.
Because I thought I totook a picture of it, but I don't.
But I have a picture of the updated one.
Of the updated donut?
Yeah. So I took it.
Well, let's see it.
Yeah, I refurbished it, And
so it was damaged, the donut.
it was damaged. I don't know if someone tried to take a bite of it or what, but
It didn't look very.
it was definitely
appetizing.
damaged. And
Bon appetit.
I did what I could with it, but this is the donut. Now it looks like with the flash, because there's a lot of epoxy on it. There's a lot of epoxy on it, but
Can we get a nice zoom on that?
it looks pretty good. You know, it's refurbished and
Oh, you didn't. It was rather more whole when I saw it.
yes. Well,
It looks better now that it's broke.
the impact from the ground hit really did some damage. So
That's cool.
I figured I'd shine it up, put some gold on it, and lacquer it. And what's his name? Robert Dion made the high bid of $150 for a donation.
That's not what's his.
So I said I was going to donate it to charity, and Peter was just making a shtick out of it, you know. And it got some legs, so we had a couple bidders, and Robert Dion bid $150. That was the high donation, and it's his. It's his donut now.
He has a show. What is that, Mikey? It's about the theater.
Majestic Theater does do a podcast on
our WMNH.
On WMNH and.
I feel like paparazzi's taking my picture.
Yeah.
We don't have to. We're getting another alarm, but they're working on the heating system.
Jenny, leave them firemen alone.
Where is she? She's supposed to be on the Norm.
She
show.
sleeps late, you know. She sleeps late. Maybe Norm. Never mind.
No, Norm's at 4.
I'm just saying, maybe she
might have
had
to
a drink
drag
with
her.
him, and he kind of.
Might have to drag you on the Norm show.
Well, Norm said that I have good ventures ahead of me.
Oh.
Yes, so I'm gonna be rich.
Why does that equate to rich? That's
I don't
such
know.
An American type of
A
thing.
venturist, a capital venture.
He must have been thinking of the money I gave you to put on that. Did you finish that? The truck?
I finished it, but it's not to my standards. Yeah, the donut is perfect.
Maybe it needs to fall on the floor.
Nothing is ever going to fall on the floor again at City. I've reinforced everything. It's not going to happen.
I have some Ronald Reagan $1 million bills you can have.
So you're a Democrat, you said?
Yeah, of course.
But you're all about that Republican.
What Republican?
The Republican lifestyle.
How's that?
I don't know. Your hero is Ronald Reagan.
I despise Ronald Reagan.
And what did he say before?
I voted for Jimmy Carter.
You're not a current fan of our mayor?
I love Joyce Craig.
Do you mean that? With a
In
lie detector?
in all senses.
Yeah, okay.
Where did you ever get the idea I didn't like the mayor? I was denounced by the union leader, which lied, saying I was part of her campaign back in 2015.
Did you love that, though, that you got surprised?
No,
Yeah, you
no.
did.
I don't like being lied about.
I was watching your old shows.
Were you lying about them?
No. What do you mean?
Oh.
No, I was watching your old shows when you used to go and like interview people at City Hall. That was pretty cool.
When did I ever go and interview people at City Hall?
On At Large. Were you part of that?
No.
No.
What are you on, baby? Can we have some?
Just a little weed.
When did I ever go? You're talking about Gerard at Large?
Yeah, you weren't like an interviewer?
Gerard just lied about me, and he's like a nemesis.
Why do people lie about you?
Because they're liars. Rich Gerard's a liar.
I don't know him.
He says stuff like, Kelly Ayotte, when she was a senator, her security detail told me to leave her alone, which is an absolute lie.
Did they?
She doesn't. No, she doesn't have a security detail. I always had good relations with Kelly Ayotte.
Yeah, so I got to shake hands with Senator Jean Shaheen Saturday night.
Oh yeah, she doesn't know me. She knows me by my face, where like Maggie Hassan knows me by name.
Or because her former Governor Lynch and Governor Sununu, along with Wade Boggs, were at the Boston Pop Show Saturday night.
What was Wade? Oh, Wade. They had the card show where they had a baseball. The baseball people came, right?
Oh.
over the weekend.
No. It was the Boston Pops concert, and he was in attendance.
Yeah, but Wade Boggs was here in Manchester because they didn't have a show about for old baseball players.
You mean?
It was $75. I can't afford that.
Oh, you're talking about the baseball dinner that was.
Oh yeah, the dinner. I haven't
was-
been to one in 10 years.
Fish Cats do a great job with that every year.
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to go, but $75.
That's 25 less than your
My
current
normal
bill
rate.
right here.
my normal rate on the street, right?
No.
I'd have to work overtime. But I don't know where you get the idea that I'm some type of Republican. In fact, when I got here, when I entered the political scene in 2013, when I was still freelancing for Yahoo, the Tammy Simmons, who's the head of the local Republican Party, and other people, they thought I came up from the Washington, because I did come up from Washington. I was part of the DNC. Boy, were they wrong. But no, I'm a Democrat.
I just had the impression, because you're always kind of pushing back at the Democrat, like...
What
you know,
Democrat?
Well, no, I'm saying, like, the views, which I don't understand why, if I don't believe in abortion, or if I agree
I
on
believe
a
in
woman's
abortion.
right, why
Why-
do I also have to believe in anti-guns? It's like, why
Oh.
can't I believe in guns and a woman's right to choose? But why is it so cut down the line? If you look at every vote in Washington, they all vote one way, and there's like 20 certain issues that you could get 100% of the votes one way and 100 the other way. Yeah,
This
that's what I
is,
don't like about that.
Disabled American veterans. This has nothing to do with Trump. Everybody thinks this is a Trump hat.
Why would they ever think that? It doesn't
Because of
say-
the color?
Because
Am I wearing a Trump hat?
Then I was wearing a hat with a bear on it, and everybody was calling it macho with gay comments. Then I realized I'm wearing a bear hat. You know
Oh,
what
bears. Yeah, it's like a dominant gay male, right?
I'm not quite sure what it is, but
It's like
I think
I think
they
it's a
dress
bottom.
like they're what's that band I've never heard of from Seattle? The guy shot himself, and his wife was a trashy wife. She was in
Nirvana?
Hole.
Nirvana.
I've never heard a Nirvana song. So everybody was wearing in the 90s what we wore in the West Side in the 70s, you know, like the plaid.
Grunge.
The plaid. What did we call those shirts?
Plaid shirts.
Woodman
Flannels.
shirt, flannel shirt. Or,
Yeah.
lumberjack shirt.
Lumberjack shirt. Those, everybody
Shirts.
wore those in the 70s.
Yeah, I know what a bear is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Are you a bear?
No, I've been told I'm a bear. But I've never...
You have a cub?
I've never participated.
Well, that's...
I'm a married man. I married a woman, and I have a child with a woman. So.
Well, women means many things than from when I was a young man.
Unless you're out there. Give us a call. Do we take calls?
No, we're
bummer.
taping today.
All right.
So Jenny's not going to... Oh, we are?
Missed my opportunity.
How are
wait,
we
there's still a
live?
chance. It's both, right?
Well, we're not live going out. We're not broadcasting live, are we?
We're live. So if we're live and you're
only-
looking for a bear in your life, and you just can't bear to be alone.
Call Gonzo. I have his number.
Hey man,
Is that who called me
I'm
the other
not gay,
day?
but a 20's a 20.
Is that who called me the other day? You took over my phone? Oh, we're
No.
going to get in trouble now, so
That's someone else.
shut up.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You always get me in trouble. I was talking
That's
about that
true.
today on the morning show.
So you are back on the morning show.
I'm back, yeah. Thank
You
you,
actually-
Jason. Jason Cody.
You actually can go on the show physically.
Yeah, they don't keep me out anymore. There's not a sign up. Do not let this guy in anymore.
Well, I think his rehabilitation started right here on Ward 13.
It did.
Yet I see no gifts. Do you, Mikey?
I do
No
not.
bakish. No $20 slipped under the table.
It showed that I was capable of not writing on walls.
That's right. It was writing on the
Although
wall.
this brick looks good behind you. No, I would say. You know I love them brick. Right behind there. See? There's brick.
Yeah.
Oh, we're taking calls?
No.
Hi, I had no idea we were live today. Who's this?
Ooh.
This is Jim in Manchester. Remember we were on Norm's show together?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Jim. How are you?
Looking
You
for a
coming
bear.
in today?
Good. Huh?
Are you coming in today?
Norm hasn't called me, so I don't know. I was just calling you to tell you, I think Nirvana was part of the grunge movement in Seattle, wasn't it?
I don't know. I stopped listening to popular music in 1991.
I thought you were looking for a bear, Jim.
I just wanted to talk to you because you mentioned me going on your show, which I I like your show.
Yeah, come on. Are you downtown?
And I wrote a skit, a little two-man play. And I thought maybe you could play a part, and I would. I mean, not
Gonzo.
today, maybe whatever you like next week.
Yeah, we'll try to get Veronette in here. Can she play it? You know, we're very gender fluid here.
I think he wants to do it at his studio apartment.
Yeah.
Just
like
you and him.
Reading, it's like a little two-part monologue. It's like a little theater thing. I thought maybe you could read something, or I read one.
Yeah, I've talked about Veronette Price. That's her name.
March.
Right? March. Oh, is her real name Priscilla? What's her name?
Priscilla Mills.
Priscilla Mills is Veronette
March.
So what I said, she is an actress. She's been on the show, and we have talked about doing theater pieces here and readings.
Right.
So that would be great.
A couple things I've written like that, but I thought maybe might play pretty well. As long as I.
Do you have anything for a goofy, slightly demented artist?
Or a bear. Do you have any roles for a bear? He's embarrassed. He's shy.
I don't know.
Did I make you blush, sir?
Are those your real
Who would that
teeth?
be?
Okay.
Work on it.
Why don't you, contact me via Facebook and we can exchange a
Of course they're my
script that
teeth.
way.
What a weird question.
But
Okay.
We'll get you on.
If you want me to come on, just give me a call. I mean.
Okay, but no exchange of information over here.
Jim, don't call us. We'll call you.
Gonzo prefers Grinder to communicate on.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Gonzo doesn't want me to do it.
Oh no! Don't get temperamental. You writers, you're so temperamental. So what are you doing this holiday season?
Okay, so you want me to put it on Facebook?
No, just contact me. I'll tell Norm how to contact me.
Okay.
Grinder.
Okay.
I'm probably working a lot because I work in retail.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, I get Christmas Day off. That's it. So.
Is this Fozzie from Cumberland Farms?
I think so.
Nice.
Hey, before you have to get into. You're not quite getting into the spirit of things with Gonzo. He's been one of the few people banned for more than 2 weeks, which is a distinction I have.
5 weeks.
We will contact you. We'll get you on the first or second week of 2020, and we'll do a script. I'm sure there's a role for
Okay,
Gonzo.
that'd be great.
Okay.
I just wanted to touch base with you, and I'm enjoying the show.
Okay. Take care. I didn't even know it was live today. Take care.
He's enjoying the show.
Okay. Bye.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Now, none of your double entendres, you
Oh,
saucy.
all the replays, you'll get them.
You saucy.
You didn't.
I can't think of a word that begins with S to describe Gonzo that we can actually say on air.
Silly boy.
You silly boy.
Why didn't you post the show last week?
That Matt. Saved from the homoerotic content.
Yeah, it's getting real gay in here.
'Tis the season to be jolly. Yes.
I'm a bear.
I actually, there's a honey I have, and I used to call her Mishka, which means little bear. But because my Russian is so bad, Mishka is actually a male bear. And you have to say like Mishka or something to a female bear. Hey, Jenny, thank God you arrived.
Hey,
it's
I
like
love the coat.
Marines arriving. Let's shift that camera and keep it on her and Gonzo.
I'm out of breath.
Mikey is the host today.
Come on, let's do this.
Have you met Mike?
Yeah.
Mikey,
yeah,
you
sorry.
asked a great question of Gonzo, then he hijacked the show for like 20 minutes.
Oh, you're so jealous.
So Jenny, what?
I'm a jealous guy.
What caused you to become an artist and work with a fine gentleman like Gonzo?
There's a loaded question.
Let's see. Well, I've always kind of like done a little bit of art here or there when I was younger. But when I just moved to Manchester last year. So when I actually met Gonzo, he was doing the studio, which is a makerspace, and so I started going over there just for like just something like new to do. You know what I mean? And then I don't know. He's been a great like mentor and like motivator and stuff, and like really he has been. He's been like
and a great friend and a bunch of other
and
cool
he's just
things.
kind of like helped push me to like
Hijacked you, sorry.
do some stuff I haven't like really done before. You know what I mean?
That's very cool, and to see, I haven't checked it out personally because I haven't had time to, but I have to go down to City Hall and go check out your artwork. Definitely. I've heard it's gotten great reviews so far, including the famous donut by Gonzo.
Now, the donut is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
The donut's just a hook to get people in, but the real art is on the walls.
Now, a good question would be to ask her is if she believes in the transmigration of souls. After Gonzo would get like run over by a steamroller or something, what creature, real or imagined, would she think that Gonzo's soul would be reincarnated as? I think a whelk. Do you know what a whelk is? It's
whale.
No, a whelk is like
He
kind of
always
like
asks
sea
the question
snail.
and then answers his own question.
A sea snail?
Yeah. He looks like not little, but a big slug or something.
I would think a lion.
Wow. He could beat Jackson Pollock. If he was a big slug in the next life, he could slime the canvas. Oh, that'd be so cool.
You're being very passive aggressive right now, John.
That's my shtick.
That's weird, yeah.
That's my shtick.
I thought we were friends.
Well, I ran out of Xanax for the holidays.
Oh, good, because you were acting weird last week.
I'm always weird.
Yes, he is.
Weirder.
Well, I am weird. In California, nobody thinks anything about it.
Besides, what would I be? What
would he be?
Let's see.
Werewolf.
Why don't you let the woman answer?
I could see like a beaver or something.
Oh yeah. What do you
Or
think,
an otter?
Mikey?
I'm lazy though. Busy. Beavers are busy.
Well, you're always like tinkering with something.
Yeah.
I would think a sloth because you're so slow.
Nice.
I gotta get this thing in. Jeez.
That really hurts, actually.
I'm sorry, Gonzo. It's all for the TV show.
I know.
It's all for charity.
Well, do I get to pick one for all of you?
No.
Yes, let's try it.
It's up to Mikey.
Go ahead, Gonzo.
Mike, you seem like a nice soul. Like I think you'd be a nice kangaroo. Just going through, hopping around.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hoppy.
You would be.
Here comes the nasty thing.
No, I'm gonna keep it nice.
Bambi's mother? No, that was you.
No, that's my favorite Disney character.
I don't even remember her.
You would be like, I could see you as like
Thumper.
No, if you want to keep guessing though, I can see you like as an elk just running through the fields. You'd probably get shot early though.
I was just thinking that.
Because you kind of be oblivious to like the hunters out there.
I would challenge them.
Jenny would be like that animal from Secret Life of Pets. That like.
Which one?
What's that?
Like no.
It's a movie.
No, you'd be the animal in Sing, like the director of the whole thing.
A cat?
Like
Dog?
kind of like a streetwise type of like a sassy bunny. Like
a sassy bunny.
Sassy
that's
bunny,
cool.
but
I
don't
can
take no
do that.
crap, like-
Yet another thing that you could call Hoppy.
Yeah, like the quick bunny. You'd be like the quick bunny.
Energizer bunny.
The Energizer bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I can do that.
So since I was all nice to you, I took the high road on that. Merry Christmas,
Why-
Jim at home watching.
Why are you looking at a anatomical drawing of like a
Because I
llama?
draw inspiration from all types of sources.
Show it.
It's just a book of.
Stick it in front of yourself.
It's a book of parts. That's all. So I get all kinds
wow.
of inspiration from everything. So if you see my house, I have magazines and books everywhere, just because. That's that.
Terry Gilliam of the illustrator of Monty Python, who became the well-known director, he used to cut things out of magazines. That's her, and then for the art on Monty Python.
Well,
do you know Monty Python at all?
Yeah, I didn't know that though.
Yeah.
The thing about art is if you're not feeling what you don't know what you're gonna make until you start drawing a line. So if I start drawing a rib cage, from there I'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna make something out of that, and then go from there. And
but why rib?
Like Jenny would agree with that, right? You start with like anything, a tree, and then all of a sudden you got a guy jumping out of a tree, and then you're like, I'm gonna draw.
I think like if you see something and like you get influenced into drawing it, then like after a certain point, it's like your imagination just like starts taking over, and like I feel like that's what kind of
you just need a little catalyst,
a little different,
little push.
Don't you think it's rather sexist, rib? Because that's the old trope that woman came from Adam's rib.
No, I don't think so.
Are you just one of these people with a transgressive artist that just an iconoclast that just takes on the shibboleth of the modern age?
Sort of.
Oh, okay. Are you going to go see Cats?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. My wife is a big
musical.
Taylor Swift fan, so I will be dragged to Cats.
It got egregious reviews, didn't it, Mikey?
Just like I saw the Lorax, just like I saw the other crap she was in.
They're actually because I guess movies are digitally distributed, because they're actually sending out a new version with up-to-date graphics or something. So, my sister, she went to see it 6 times.
Your sister has some life, I'm telling you.
No, this was the other sister.
Okay.
I saw Circus du Soleil.
They're
this
great.
Summer. Oh my God.
Which show?
The Crystal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just here at the arena, but oh my God, that was amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing. When I'm at Vegas, which I haven't been in a long time, they usually is a troupe there playing.
Yeah. That's something like worth seeing like every year or something. You know what I mean? Like doing it. Like,
Yep.
They're amazing. Oh my God.
He works there.
Oh really?
Yeah. I have to go there after this. So.
Oh, awesome.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have your Snoo Arena shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a Christmas service today, so.
What were you going to say about the Disney thing, though? Or the Circus Soleil thing?
Or it's always nice to have those Circus Soleil type shows come in, because those give me good weekends of pay. Like Disney on Ice, like Monster Jam.
Oh, Mikey, this isn't a season where you don't think about materialism. I don't think about that I'm bankrupt and on the edge of financial extinction.
I saw Monster Jam too.
Yeah.
What's that? The cars?
I don't know, it's big.
The big truck.
That, like, just I don't know.
You don't like monster trucks?
I felt like we sat there waiting for something to happen for 30 seconds, and then we wait. I don't.
She's one of those people that waits for the crash, I think.
I bet you don't even like, you don't go see steers, in the rodeo, the bull riding.
I bet
That's
that would
exciting.
be more exciting. Yeah.
Oh, it
yeah,
is.
Boyden is coming to the arena in January.
Oh, yeah, that's worth seeing.
Yeah, we used to have Aerosmith and the Eagles.
Now we got bull riding and monster trucks.
We're going to have Kiss.
Get this together.
Kiss start of February.
Breaking Benjamins, I saw it.
Breaking Benjamin, Jeff Dunham. So the Snoo Arena has a great lineup coming up ahead. So
yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting, because when I used to come visit my mother, when the arena was first opened, they have Cher, Elton John. So it's like it was like Boston North. Now it's like Knoxville, Tennessee, or someplace with all But this is kind of a NASCAR-y state.
We do have a NASCAR track up and loud.
I said Aerosmith and the Eagles. You said Cher and Elton John.
He used to what, Elton John? He's back on the road again. Yeah, but now we get Elton John, the imitator. Was he at Snoo Arena?
No. There was the Elton John
impersonator
at the Palace.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now they have those holographic images. So So it looks like they're right there on stage. Anyways, they had Tupac and Michael Jackson.
$1 million Ronald Reagan belt. Whoever can say, and this is to the audience too. Who was the first actor to be a hologram on stage? And it was in a musical written by the composer of Cats, Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Not a cartoon.
No, a hologram.
Oh, was it Phantom of the Opera?
Nope.
It's the only Andrew Lloyd
It
Webber
was the musical where they're all on roller skates. I don't think that ever came to America. It was in London for a long time.
No,
I don't even know what it's called.
How the hell would anyone know that then?
Because I'm giving out $1 million Ronald Reagan bill. I've got 100 of them.
You do an obscure English plays.
It's not obscure.
It's not obscure.
The answer is, has anybody got it? Laurence Olivier.
Oh.
He's probably before Gonzo's time.
Yeah, before my time. Yeah.
How old is Gonzo, Mikey? I want you to guess.
Somebody guessed on the show.
Put your hands up. We're going to check by the rings around your fingers. Come on.
I would say 40.
43.
I'm 40 on the dot.
Wow.
Oh.
He gets $1 million bill. Well, I don't do that because
If this was The Price is Right, you'd reach in my pocket and grab some money, but it's not. So.
Well, I do have the $1 million bills for you, but you said you're not dabbling in that type of art anymore.
I didn't say that. I asked
didn't.
you if you were a Republican. That's all I said.
How many minutes did we get out of that?
Probably 5 or 10. Somewhere in between that.
I don't know. Let's argue over who's going to let Jenny in for 10 minutes again.
You got in today. Outstanding. Did one of the handsome firemen let you in?
No,
Did you see him, though?
I struggled
He's
up the
good
stairs,
looking.
though. No.
Yeah.
Really good looking.
They were all good looking, according to Gonzo. There were a few bears with them, too.
Oh, they came in through?
No.
Yeah, there were a couple bears.
Fire going out.
There was no fire.
Oh.
Mikey, tell her what happened.
They're doing some heating work up on the 6th floor, and it caused a couple false alarms. So
Glenn was really incensed.
I was too
Glenn
nervous
RJ.
to use the elevator, so I got up the stairs like.
Yeah, the elevator's not. I found that out while I was in it. Because remember, I left you. I left you and Brendan in the elevator.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, why
Doesn't
is your phone
work.
so dirty?
none of these side conversations are allowed here on 113.
I said, is this your phone? And then I said, why is your phone so dirty? But it's mine.
Hey, let's start again. Okay, 3, 2, 1. The shtick now. I like that look where he's confused.
So, Gonzo, what gave you inspiration to start as an artist?
I think we already asked him that one, but let's
No.
do it again. Jenny's here.
He asked me about the donut earlier, and he asked Jenny this question. So no, he hasn't asked me. So when I met my wife, Michelle, I started. Before that, I was kind of on a dark road, drinking, 30 packs and
Oh, we need
just
some
banging
music.
bar sluts and all that stuff. So I met
With Peter White?
No, not with Peter White. No.
Ooh, that might-
Don't
that might
involve
be-
him in this. With John Manning.
Oh, Midas. DJ Midas.
A few, yeah. And Gorman, some shenanigans.
Well,
However-
wherever Ryan is, there's shenanigans.
so many shenanigans. Too many to mention. We could do a whole show on that. Anyway,
We have.
I met my wife, a nice
Nice woman.
moral girl, yeah. And I found love, Mike. And with love became this urge to draw butterflies and koala bears running through the fields and
Bears.
Birds
Yeah.
feeding birds.
birds feeding birds and
Yep.
all kinds of regurgitating art. Yeah. So that's your answer. I fell in love. That's how I started drawing, and then I realized my drawings are not technically good. They're not realism, but people had a way of associating with it, and they kind of could relate to my style. So I kept it going.
Now, Michael Gonzo Gonzalez, can you honestly say you found love?
I
Or-
fell in love.
No, you have to wait for the question.
Oh.
Okay. Michael Gonzo Gonzalez, can you honestly say you found love, or did love find you?
So
That's an important distinction.
That's a good question.
It
I
is,
gave
isn't
up.
it? It is, isn't it?
No, I was out looking for love. I was
You
on.
were looking for love.
I was looking on
crawling pub crawl.
websites, not Grinder,
Like Twitch personal.
like straight mail websites. With
He's
women.
very butch. He's
You know,
very butch.
I
this
did my
guy.
thing, and they just didn't. And I said, screw it, I'm done with this crap, and I quit. I just stopped doing it, stopped putting myself out there, and I'd go out to the bars and be like, I hope I meet someone, and then it just wouldn't happen. You try too hard and you put that aura out, no one wants that guy. And
They don't.
so I just gave up and I said, I'm done, screw it. And I just hang out with a buddy
Well, that's love too, in a
who
way.
happens to be gay, and his boyfriend is Michelle's best friend.
Oh.
They were cheerleaders together, which is
Mikey
wicked
was
gay.
a cheerleader.
And sorry, it's cool. George Bush was too.
Yep.
But
George W.
I met my wife through the Keiths, my friend Keith and her friend Keith. So we went
That's
to a
great.
Monarchs game, and it turned out, it was kind of cool. And we went to the Manch Vegas and went dancing at Country Night, and then I kissed her, and then we went from there.
So did they know, your friends know that she'd be good for you, or is it just random?
Well, no, her friends are a lot. I mean, she's 10 years younger than me, so it was a little bit of a struggle.
Robbing the cradle.
Yeah, her parents were definitely like looking at me side-eyed, like. She was 22 at the time.
Were you gainfully employed?
She was in the peak of her hotness.
She's not at the peak of her hotness now?
I'm saying hot. Like I'm saying she dressed differently. You know, she was 22. It's a different ball game.
You don't agree with the great writer?
She's a mother and a beautiful woman now.
Count Leo Tolstoy that a woman reaches the height of her beauty in her late 30s. That's something to look forward to.
I mean, I'm sorry, America, but I do agree with that. I mean, Necro said it, the rapper.
He did.
Men blossom and women rot.
Oh, that's
unfortunately
that's
not
true.
That's a crass. It's a crass way of saying what he said, and I think that.
Oh, he's a bigger authority than Tolstoy.
And I think that women are all beautiful, and I will always stand up for all of them.
I think I'm getting teary-eyed.
However, that guy you just said, you know.
Mike, put down the violin.
Have you seen that movie with Julia Roberts, August something?
I don't do Julia Roberts.
Okay, well anyway.
You know, I got an interesting.
It's all about that It's all about that concept. Meryl Streep's in it. It's a great movie. It won Best Picture. Like.
Did.
Yeah, you acted.
November.
No, it's like August.
Sweet August.
No, never mind. It don't matter.
Bruce.
Jim knows out there.
You know, Jenny, I was going to have my friend Victoria, who used to be, she lives in California. She used to be often appear on Matt's show and my show, and she said, you know, I really don't like it when, you know, I'm just come on your guys' show and I'm like an accessory, you know, off there in the, you know. So, do you have anything to say?
About?
I had to guarantee that I'd give her own show, which.
Oh, that's cool. She got a show out of it?
No, not a show, because she's in Pebble Beach, California.
Oh.
But yet she can talk without all us expletive deleteds, you know, with all our male nonsense.
That's your highest viewed program, actually.
It is?
Yeah, I think it's 22 views.
my.
Why do you think it's weighing more Ward 13, buddy?
my first appearance of the show probably has more. We have shared it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of your, like you said, one of your top 5 interviews you've done on this show.
Oh yeah.
Which one was that? I'd like to check it out.
Me solo on his show, probably a couple months ago.
Yeah. The show's posted 3 different or 4 different places.
Yeah.
IPM Nation. I rarely post it myself anymore because I have ADHD. And I forget to ask for it.
Yeah, did you get your Adderall yet?
No, not yet.
No, you got to get on that.
Well, as we were saying about men, you know, they kind of dominate the conversation. So, what are you doing these holidays?
Just doing a little art, seeing the family, yeah, I'm okay with just like listening to you guys, just hearing what's going on.
Listening to our brand of
I'm kind of new to the TV world, so.
Wait a minute, be a brand of Bull expletive deleted, right? I was going to do it the other way and get in trouble.
Why don't you ask her how she feels about that, what that guy said about women in their 30s?
Oh, there you go, Mikey. Ask her.
I don't know why.
We're breaking you. Next week, you'll be the co-host.
Oh, you just started doing TV?
Or I've been on TV like 6 or 7 times on this channel. So it's so started way back in 2013. Couple years. 2013 for one appearance on a former show on here after for review. Couple years later,
a sports show.
Amsterdam.
The most popular show ever that gave us Peter White, the morning show with Peter White.
Yeah. And then another appearance on After Further Review, and then I've been on your show this like the 3rd or 4th time. So I really enjoy coming on here. I really enjoy going on the morning on the radio station. I'll be on the morning show tomorrow for its final show of 2019. And breaking news: Matt Collins is going to have programming on WMNH 95.3
through the holidays.
Through the holidays, he's only taken Christmas Day and New Year's Day off.
Wow,
so.
well.
Isn't that isn't it now the afternoon show with Christian Lacoste and the other guy?
You got that today?
Christian's actually taking a leave of absence from the radio after.
He's suspended.
No.
We know those.
Those YouTubers, those YouTubers, they're busy.
Yeah, I think I've been suspended twice.
Oh no, for what?
I called somebody an expletive deleted hole on air. I didn't think I was on the air though. But
You had a hot mic.
the TV, it's also going over the TV too. So Matt got it. He hit the button, so you don't hear it on radio. So the FCC's fine, but it went over the W. Yeah.
Channel
So 2 weeks.
97.
They probably care more about the FCC, right?
Well, I didn't get. Yeah, I guess.
Because
Well, they care about everything. Because we're a very caring station. This is a caring town, don't you agree?
Yes.
I'll ask you, Mikey, do you agree that this is a caring town?
Yes.
I think that's true.
Yes, it is. I'm a lifelong resident, and yes, we have our difficulties, but we get through them and try to make the city a better place.
And when Gonzo came here and talked about the homeless person, that was very good.
Yes.
Yeah, can we show his art one more time?
Oh, that's what.
Yeah. Why don't you tell anybody tuning in right now, Gonzo?
Yeah, so there's a guy down there across from Baked. He's the guy laying down on the street in the sleeping bag. I think it's red. Yeah. But he's also an artist, and he's selling this. Give him a 10. Throw him a $10. He'll, and that'll give him some progressive soup or something like that.
Are you going to do anything with that yourself, like add to it? Or
No, I'd never do that. I'm going to give that back to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to give it right back to him today.
Jenny, you're new to Manchester.
Actually, touching on that point, I mean, I've moved like a few different places before, like, and
yeah, you're slouching out of the.
Yeah, Manchester.
You're the one people want to look at.
Out of the 3 of us, 4 of us.
Oh, that might get you suspended, Gonzo. But go ahead. You came to Manchester, of course. The politics here, like politics anyways, awful, and the way people try to scapegoat. And then you realize afterwards, it's like somebody, they don't even half mean the stuff they do, but they're just saying the stuff for the political advantage. Scapegoating homeless people and that. Right.
Oh.
But when you came here, what do you think? You might have to pull your mic over.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little homelessness around here, but besides that, I mean, like, I live downtown myself. I mean, it is a pretty nice like city, you know what I mean? And it kind of seems like sometimes you move into a new area and it's like, you don't know anybody. It's kind of like cold. It's kind of like I don't know. But in Manchester, it's like there's so many different branches of like, there's like paint bars, there's like pottery places, there's like the maker space, there's like the arena, there's bars everywhere. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's easier to kind of like network and meet new people and stuff. So like,
like it?
Yeah, it's a friendly place out here. Yeah.
Yeah,
because Panucci's, so
I did too. Yeah. Panucci's,
oh yeah, Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck.
I love Chuck.
Chuck will acclimate her into society.
But the people that say like the city's going down, and
that's not how you look at it.
That's
really.
all. But it's all. Because I was gone for 38 years.
They're all going down. The thing is,
that's not
move
the thing.
somewhere else and tell me that there's not a random act of violence. It's everywhere.
Oh yeah, or
we're just
homelessness.
Less. We're way less.
Yeah, and if you're gonna focus on that, you know what I mean. This is like.
Oh yeah, I think Manchester's made a turn. It's coming up for the better. People wouldn't be buying buildings for like $60 million, like the old Ameskeag Bank, if this wasn't. They weren't.
No kidding.
Thinking the future was pretty
and
good.
there's like crazy colleges around here too. There's like a lot of colleges downtown.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Snoo just took over the whole Fisher Cats area.
Yes. Basically. Yeah.
Yeah, but Snoo's a good. When it comes to they're a very good. What would you call it? Member of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pillar.
Well, they are.
I didn't realize there was a parking garage.
They just blocked off my way in and out of my house. That's all.
Are you ready to protest? Well, you have art to protest. You have a ball, a wrecking ball. We've got 3 minutes left. Gonzo, why don't you say something for a minute? And then you, Jenny, and then you, Mike.
Well, I'm going to say that Manchester is a great town, and it sucks that we're losing all our teachers, though. I think we lost 50 teachers last year. And, Daryl's son just left. To be more of a, there's more opportunity out there, and if we treated them right, maybe they'd stick around. So that's not helping, And that's all I got to say about that, Jenny.
Jenny, you want to say anything? Happy holidays, whatever.
Happy holidays, guys. Come
Hope you
check
have a
out
crappy
City Hall.
Christmas.
Still.
You're going to be staying on for Norm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mikey, why don't you wrap the show up?
Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas, and
no haggling over prices.
Yeah. Manchester's a great place, and I enjoy living in it, and everybody should feel the same. It's just the way you feel about it, and that's all I have to say.
And we'll see you next 2 weeks from now. Take care and stay tuned for Norm.